Hey everybody, just wanted to do a short little video on some craft ideas for Christmas time. If you have young kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews. I myself have a young niece who colors a lot in coloring books, and what I did was I made some crayons out of maple branches. These are branches from my red maple out front in my yard that just needed to be trimmed, and I cut some pieces off and I made these neat little different colored crayons, and she should like them quite a bit. She loves the color and she just loves this sort of thing, so I'm hoping that she really likes it. But I'm going to show you how to make these, okay? So let's get started. Got my pretzels. I even got Christmas pretzels. And I do have one beer. It's been a long day. I'm just gonna have one. It's all right. I know, working with power tools and alcohol, I'll be fine. So this is what we're trying to make. You're gonna need a drill. Probably want one of any wood carving knives. Make sure they're very sharp. Mine are pretty sharp. I think I'll be fine. Just a tool like a saw that you have around your shop. Assorted crayons, okay. And then I've still got some maple branches here that I'm going to cut up. So I'm going to take one of these out and I'm going to measure. Okay, so I've got 6 more branches here that I'll be able to use for some good crayons. So before I go any further, go ahead and subscribe, because I'll have a bunch of different things, and you can let me know in the comments if there's something specific that you want to see. I'm nobody special. I'm just a guy. I'm somebody's dad. I've got a cluttered garage and love handles. I'm not an expert on much of anything, but I sure do appreciate you watching. Let's get back to making the crayons, okay? Okay, so my bit is I already chose this bit. This is the one that that fits the crayons very, very well. So we're just gonna drill right into the center of this piece of branch here. That ought to do it. So this piece right here, if you see, there are no knots right in here. The knot is down here. So that went through that branch pretty easily. You want to be careful. These crayons are pretty old. These crayons are from when my son was a kid, or one of my sons was a kid. So the paper's probably like molded onto or sealed onto the crayon. So just take the paper off just like that. That's the easiest way to do it. If you try to force it in there, the crayon's gonna break. So you just want the hole a little bit larger, so we'll just play with it. You don't want it too loose, okay? That's the big thing. You don't want it too loose. You just gotta open it up just a little bit. Yeah, so that'll fit in there pretty good. All right, we're gonna put a little bit of glue in there. And then there we go. All right, so that's a tight fit, but it needs to be kind of tight. You got to get it just right. So you play with it a little bit, and you'll get it. It won't be a problem. All right, so that's what you have there, and that glue will set, and then we'll trim it later. So I want to do the back side, and really the back side is just for show. And we'll put a little bit of glue, just a little bit. Put that in there. There we go. So there you have that on the back side. And then this is the front. So there's a blue one. All right, what color we want to do next? Anybody have an idea? Yeah, this one looks good. This is like a red. That is scarlet, it looks like. Okay, well, we'll try that. Cutting that paper off, and try not to cut yourself. This is a pretty sharp knife. By the way, this is a wood carving knife. This is a Mora. I can't remember which number this is, but I mess around with some wood carving now and again. And I got this, it was relatively inexpensive. I don't know how much I paid for it, maybe like 15, 20 bucks. It's a good knife. You keep it sharp, it's really good. I sure do appreciate y'all watching me. This is a neat little project. So let's see if this is gonna fit down there. Looks like it's gonna work. So we're gonna put a little glue in there. Whoops. And we're just gonna cut that off. So there we have that's gonna be the tip, the pointy part, and then back here will be the back. And you can, these little knots and whatnot, you can shave those off if you want to. I don't know, they kind of look cool. I kind of keep them on. They just add to the character of the crayon. Okay, now we've got the knot. The knot is right here. So we might have a little bit of resistance. Might have a little bit of resistance in there. This is as close to dentistry as I'm ever going to get. It almost makes me feel like I'm drilling into somebody's teeth, getting revenge on my dentist. A little bit of... Cut that off, and there we have it. So now you're just going to press in, and these are just push cuts. And again, here's where your knife needs to be pretty sharp. All right, so now here, we're getting into the crayon part, so you want to be careful not to lop off too much of the crayon. So you're going to go heavy, going to go all forward into that wood, and then you're going to have to back off when you get to the crayon. And then you're just going to sharpen the crayon. So when you get to that, you go to the wood, and then you want to be careful that you don't cut off too much of the crayon, but you do want to make a point. So if you want to take more off of there, you can, but that's got, you know, a more natural look to it. Now, when you do wear the crayon down, somebody's going to have to resharpen that. So, you know, I don't know. You know, the kids get a kick out of it. I don't know if it's going to last them that long, but it's kind of a neat idea. It's a nice little craft. All right. Going to go with this one, same way. And this, folks, this is not easy on the thumbs. The sharper the knife you have, the less pain you're going to have. So, see how I'm doing that? So I'm going to take a little bit more off of here and then slice into that crayon to bring it to a more of a point. So now, what you can do is you can take your palm sander, and I've just turned mine upside down. You can just sand it to get the little bit smoother. There you go. See that? If you want to sand them and make it a little bit smoother, that's up to you. I kind of like it just being more natural. You do a bunch of those, and then you just get steal a piece of ribbon from your wife's ribbon stash. I don't know how to tie a bow, so that's as good as it's going to get. But yeah, that's it. And it's a great stocking stuffer or a present for a little kid. And she's just going to love that. So, yeah, so try it out and tell me how it goes. Well, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to be doing another little craft video coming up. So look out for my Christmas video that's coming out in about a week. And I'll see you then. Thanks very much. Have a great day.